Hey, it's Andrea. I'm out on the edge of Paynes Prairie in Florida. Chachi is here somewhere. There he is. And was actually mapping out my 2 miles of the twist for my Limitless exercises. But I have to do that without a phone and without companionship so that I can. The idea is to walk 2 miles without anything extra, technology-wise or whatever distractions, and then really get some deep thinking done on the implementation for what I want things to turn out like in general in life. So this is not my 2 miles of the twist, but I did have some thoughts around I'm listening to the what's it called? What is it called? Here, let me go look. Hold on a second. Okay, so it's called Ready, Fire, Aim. And it's about, the book itself is about moving from level to level up to a $100 million business. Obviously, I'm not anywhere near the $100 million mark, but the idea is the same, that there's different levels and different strategies that have to be implemented at each level. So the level that I'm at right now requires me to focus mostly on sales, and focusing mostly on sales has got a lot to do with setting up systems that the people that I attract can use with me or without me. So one of the things that's come really clear for me is that I need to I hate to use the word, I need to segment, that's the best word. I need to segment my groups into what seems to be easiest is age levels. And while I don't think that different ages can't work together, because obviously I've always been, and maybe you don't even know this, I've always been an unschooler at heart, which means that you teach and learn in the direction of the interest of whoever. So whether it's grown-ups or children or whatever, that's what you do. But the thing is that you need an underlying, need some kind of common ground to work from. And it turns out that age, sort of loosely grouped ages, so there's a real young group that I work with, which is the Limitless group. And then there's sort of my age group of folks who are, I think what we're going to be doing mostly is AWOL directed, which is short for Another Way of Life. It's another core leadership group that I work with. And then there's folks who are, I'm thinking that the age group has to really, it goes with toptierboomers.com. And I think that the age group really has to be tight, like 65 minimum. You know, maybe there'll be a couple that are a little bit younger, because I know there's a couple of you that are watching this that are, and you totally fit in. But what happens is there's just this huge gap in, hold on, I gotta pause, there's a car. There's this huge gap for people who didn't grow up with computers, that there's just this technology gap that is almost impossible to get past if you're trying to run with the 20-year-olds. So what I am doing is I'm focusing on top-tier boomers. Oh, here's another car. I'm focusing on getting top-tier boomers a system set up because, and yet another car, because it's going to be the easiest to implement. And because there will be a done-for-you aspect, and then there's also it just doesn't have to be overcomplicated the way that people who are technology savvy really need the extra, the funnel has to be just that much more sophisticated for people who are technically born into this stuff for whatever reason. So it turns out that even though the folks who were not born with computers are challenged in this area, we're going to get past that by doing a simple funnel that promotes them and me and brings some people quickly into a place where they can communicate and get real information and real answers from trustworthy folks. So it comes right back down to know, like, and trust, as usual. And just building that out quickly and getting in front of the people who are already looking. Okie dokie. So that's step one. Talk to you later. Bye.